Hey, what's up, my YouTuber people? This is Lauren Ashley back with another makeup tutorial for you this week for Tutorial Tuesday. This week I wanted to work with the fairly new MAC Spellbinder eyeshadows. There have been other tutorials on there about them. They've been kind of, there's been like mixed feelings about them around the web as far as their application and their lasting power and fallout. So I wanted to try to replicate a look from actually the MAC website. It's behind me here. And I'm going to do something like a lined look like this, if you can see it. And instead of just applying it just as a shadow, I'm going to use it as a liner and see how that works out and how long it lasts. So I am going to go with, I don't have all the colors, but for the Spellbinder Shadows, this is it. I have 3 colors. I'm going to work with Gravity's Pull and doing this look. And you may be familiar with it already, but it comes in this cool magnetic pot. And the eyeshadow looks really cool, the ionized magnetic particles, if you can see. So what I'm going to do first, as usual, I'm going to start with a primer for my eyelids to get the best lasting power out of this color. And I'm using my Mary Kay eye primer. And I'm starting with a bare face, except for just some pale lip gloss this time, in case of any fallout from the eyeshadow, to avoid any mess. Okay. And then I'm going to put on a base, just a light shimmer shadow. It's from my Mary Kay palette. It's called Moonstone. It's a mineral eye color. Here it is. Just making sure I'm pointing at the right one. I'm using a medium brush. It's from Ecotools, just to do an all over shimmer on my lids as a base coat before I put this on. Just a kind of beige shimmer, which I think will look nice under, just so there's a little shimmer behind to give this lined, artistic kind of liner more depth, something more different, but people are trying it more with liner now, and I think it's really awesome. So now I'm going to start using the color. I want you to be able to see it. It just looks really cool. just one of the things that's been kind of the big topic about these shadows. They're limited edition. They're $22 each, and they're very rich, bold gem tone colors, which look really beautiful and I think appeal to a lot of people. And then there's been debate over how to put it on, that kind of thing. So I wanted to try this look. I'm going to do a wingtip, and I am already getting fallout as I do it. And what I've been hearing about this product is that I do have fallout already. Good thing I didn't put on any foundation yet. So what I've been reading and hearing from other people that have been using these colors, that the way to put them on, to apply it, is to use a brush, don't use your fingers, and to dab, to pat on the color to get the best results. So that's what I'm doing. Lining and dabbing. So as you can see, I've lined the top of my eyes, and I actually found it to be really difficult to line with this. The image that I'm using as inspiration to replicate, looks really precise. It makes it look like they use like a liquid liner, gel liner, but with what I did, I used my Mary Kay Eyeliner Brush. So it's really fine. It's specifically to line your eyes with a shadow. And then I wet it as well for more precision. And I pat it on to line my eyes with it. And as you can see, I have a lot of fallout, as opposed to other tutorials I have seen where they did not. So that's interesting. Different results with the same product, but I'm doing something different with it. So I'll see how it goes with the bottom. And again, I started without any foundation on, so I'm glad because I'm gonna have to clean this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I cleaned up the fallout that was on my face from before, lining the top lids. I just had a thought. I'm gonna try misting my liner brush with my Mist and Fix from Makeup Forever and see if that makes a difference in how it applies. Maybe if it goes on better. So I'm gonna see how it goes. Okay. And I'm gonna line the bottoms of my lids next. I really want to get a precise look with this line look. I'm going to dab it on. I have a little fallout here. Let's see if I can just flick it away. Go all the way in the inner corners. As much as you can. And I'm just lightly dabbing the brush into the pot of shadow. That. So with this, I'm creating a false lash effect with the shadow. So I'm going to do my next lower lid to line it. And I really think that using the Mist and Fix on the brush before you apply the shadow is actually really helpful, and I think that my bottom lid looks way better than my upper lid. So I'll probably go over them before this is over, just to emphasize the color and make it stand out nicer. Okay, so I'm back, and what I did in the meantime, you'll see I have my bottom and top lids lined, and what I did, what I discovered was using the Mist and Fix fixative that I have by Makeup Forever. I started by spraying it on the liner brush and then patting it into the eyeshadow. But what I discovered is if you sort of mix it and really wet the brush with the fixative and sort of make like a liquid liner out of it, that it becomes much easier and much more clearly defined lines with that technique. So what I did on my other eye, this eye I did with the fixative, and I did go over my top lids as well with fixative to deepen the shade of purple. And then with this eye, it is more of a fine line. In the image that I'm using as inspiration, it's by a makeup artist called Sophie May. So props to you because this looks awesome. So you can see it's really fine, and I'm wondering if she almost had like a toothpick or something and just like lightly dipped it, because it's extremely fine. Even when you do make a liquid liner sort of mix with it, brushes just, they don't get nearly as fine. I find when I paint to get really tiny fine lines, I have to use some sort of pen. So that's what I'm wondering if she did that. But just some insight to what I learned while working on this. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to line at the top and create a mirrored effect wingtip line with this color. Just dapping it, kind of letting it, just following the line. It automatically sort of makes when you curve the brush around, following the shape of your eye. I really like the difference it makes in how it applies when lining with this shadow. There is still some fallout, but it's a lot less and it's a lot more controlled. So I'm going to do my next eye. Wish me luck. So I since have done all of my lining, as you can see. And I am happier with this side after mixing the fixative with the shadow. And especially lining the top, I found that to help a lot. I just realized I'm wearing stripes, but then I did a stripey eye look too. It was not on purpose. It just worked out that way. Last, just to get everything tied together, I am going to do a little silver liner. It's Sephora's waterproof jumbo liner in silver. I love this. Doing the inner corners, outer corners, this eyeliner is amazing. It stays on forever. and it's really pretty and really makes your eyes pop. Just gonna dab a little of this in here. And I did put on foundation, blush, and mascara to wrap up the look as well, which really does tie this really bold look together. Definitely more for going out, a statement making look, but I'm all about it. Major props to, what's her name? Here, I'll find it. Sophie May, who is on the Sephora website with perfectly lined eyes. It is definitely a challenging look, honestly. This is probably the most challenging eye makeup look that I've done, and I wasn't really expecting it to be because I have played around with this kind of look before. It's just been a while. But I like a challenge, and I thought this was gorgeous, and she did a gorgeous job. But practice makes perfect. This is my first time trying it, and it was fun, and it's different. I was gonna say, definitely, I'm gonna go with a pale lip. Mary Kay Pink Parfait Nourishine lip gloss is one of my favorites. Do not have too much going on with your lips with such an intense eye look. And again, this is Gravity's Pull from MAC's Spellbinder Shadows. The lovely velvety magnetic ionic shadow. Super scientific. But it's interesting. And I'll see what else I can do with it. And let me know what you think. I always love to hear feedback from you. I'd be curious to hear if you tried this, tried something else that worked well, worked better, and what your thoughts are on the Spellbinder Shadows. And I'm gonna lastly mist and fix with this, especially because it's something that I feel like it could easily, if it's not clean and precise, it just doesn't work. So that'll definitely help with this look. So that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, this is She's Lauren Ashley. And if you like this video, check out my other videos. Press the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave comments because I definitely love to hear from you. And subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned every Tuesday for another Tutorial Tuesday makeup inspiration tutorial look. And you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest as well at She's Lauren Ashley. So thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.